what's happening, Mystery Seekers? So I haven't vlogged for quite a while. So we're gonna go on a little adventure today. I'm in Valdosta, Georgia. I ended up here night before last because I was gonna go to Birmingham, Alabama, but there was a severe thunderstorm coming through with chance of tornadoes. And I don't like tornadoes. And actually last night there was some a tornado in Alabama that killed a few people. So I'm kind of nervous about that. There is a severe thunderstorm in New Orleans right now, and they have a tornado warning, and I'm going to be going through that storm, so I'm going to be watching the radar pretty closely, keeping my eye out for that. I'm definitely going to be going through it. I don't think there's any way to avoid it. Hopefully I'll survive, and there won't be any tornadoes that pick my van up in the air and toss me around like a rag doll. But we'll see what happens. This is part of the adventure, man. So yeah, New Orleans today. Woo! Let's do it. Check out these trees. I've never seen trees like this. They got all the Spanish moss on them. They look awesome, man. I love Georgia. Check out this little Georgia town. This is cool, man. I don't know the name of this place. It's pretty though. Look at these old buildings. This place is so cool. Look over here. Ooh, look at this one, the Loans one. Old school. Very old school. Oh, I bet that place is haunted. Look at that. Look at that. Dang. Ooh, look at that one across the street. Nice. Creepy old house. Creepy old house. Look at this creepy old house and all the Spanish moss, dude. Oh, I love Spanish moss. Hey, Florida state line. Made it to Florida. Woo! Alright. Sunshine. And the sun actually starts shining as soon as I hit Florida. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That ain't gonna last. So here is Monticello, Florida. Look at this beautiful building in front of us. Man, this looks cool. It's just right in the center of it all, too. Back on the freeway now. It's I-10. That's the highway name I was looking for. Almost to Tallahassee. I haven't been to Tallahassee yet. I'm probably gonna drive right through it because I got another 400 miles to go and it's 1 o'clock. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna stop there and check it out. My number one priority is get out of the South, get out of the humidity, get out of the mold, and get to the desert. Woo! All right, so I stopped at this rest stop here in Florida. Last year when I was here, I had a little bit about the worst parts about being on the road. And one of them was the constant wedgies from sitting in the seat and trying to move down and the pants creep up and stuff. And someone told me to stop wearing underwear, and I took that advice, and it changed my life. It completely changed my life. Wearing underwear sucks. So fellow RVer and YouTuber Luke Capasso, check out his channel if you haven't already. He's a comedian from Ohio, very funny guy, very real, very cool. He's going up, he's doing an incredible thing. He's going up to the North Dakota pipeline protest and dropping off all kinds of supplies. He's taking donations on PayPal and buying supplies himself, and he's going to make a video with all the receipts and everything. Check out his channel. If you don't know about this thing, they're not covering it in the mass media. Basically, human rights are being violated. A treaty is being violated. They're shooting kids in the face with rubber bullets, but still injuring them. They're spraying down protesters with water in like 20-degree weather, negative 20 degree, below freezing, whatever it is. They're flying airplanes around. There's been reports they're flying airplanes around with crop duster things on them, and they're dropping some kind of chemical on the protesters. There's just all kinds of crazy stuff going on, and the government is breaking the law by allowing this company to put the pipeline in. And if the pipeline bursts, then downstream, it's gonna seriously impact our environment. People are not gonna have fresh water. People are not gonna be able to fish out of the river, and it goes into the ocean. It's just terrible. So it's like, do you want cheap gas, or do you want a planet that you're able to live on? And do you want cheap gas and a corrupt government that violates human rights and treaties and everything, or do you want a just government and a little bit more expensive gas, maybe, you know? So please don't take my word for this. Please do your own research and figure out where you stand on this topic. I think it's extremely important. It's something huge that all Americans need to look at immediately and make up their own mind. And if you decide you want to help, that is a great way to do it. He's doing an amazing thing. So please check out his channel. Very stand-up dude, and help however you can, but at least do your own research and make up your own mind. So back to less serious things. Let's have some fun. Man, look at how pretty it is here in Florida Panhandle. I love it, man. Woo! I love these windy roads too. This would be great on a motorcycle. So I checked out that storm while I was up there, and it looks like it's gotten a lot smaller. It's around Mobile, Alabama right now, and it's much smaller, so I'm not as worried as I was. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for that dude's channel. Definitely check him out regardless of your stance on the pipeline thing. Yeah, think for yourself, question authority. Woo! Alright, so I got some new intel on the box van idea. By the way, if you haven't figured it out yet, I am totally a dreamer, dude. I am an idea person. I love grand, big ideas, and yeah, I'm a dreamer, dude. But if something really resonates with me, I definitely follow through with it, hence where I am right now doing what I'm doing. But anyway, I got some new intel, man. Those slide down doors or whatever you call them, like garage doors on the back of those, suck. They don't seal well, they bounce around and make a bunch of noise, and they take up room because the rails have to go up towards the top. So the fold-out doors are much better than the slide up and down doors. Apparently, that's what I'm hearing. Another thing is fuel mileage definitely sucks. I'm looking at like a 12-foot. I think 12-foot would be perfect for my needs. I gotta look into insurance. I gotta see how easy it would be to insure. It might be really hard to insure or something. I've got a great setup with Progressive right now. I've been with them a long time, so I get a discount. I gotta call them and see what the deal is with that. That might be a deal breaker. But fuel mileage sucks. Basically, I was talking to one dude has had a I forget how many feet he said it was, but it was a dually with a Ford 460 in it, big block, and I think he said 8 miles per gallon, and I've been reading online, some people are getting like 10 to 12 with a V8 single back wheel, like shorter, like 10 to 12, maybe 14-foot box van, and that's all loaded up. But yeah, and the other thing is a lot of them are geared really, really low to have a ton of torque on city streets, and that's one of the reasons why they get really bad fuel mileage. Not only that, but it's this giant umbrella sail thing in the wind. But I think if you gear down the rear end a little bit, and I'd like to have a limited slip in there anyway, so I'm probably going to go into the rear end anyway, I think you could get a lot better fuel mileage. And like I said, I'm looking at a 12-footer. I think that would be perfect for me, and a Ford, because parts everywhere, parts cheap, knowledge base of how to repair things everywhere, all over the internet, people everywhere. If I need help, somebody can help me, whatever. And the other thing is they're really easy to convert to four-wheel drive. Why do I want four-wheel drive? Because I want to be able to go wherever the hell I want to go, basically. And Dave from Vagabond, he's the one that made my intro and the logo and everything. Awesome dude, he's got a cool van dwelling channel. He's getting ready to go down to the tip of South America, to Patagonia or whatever. And that sounds like a killer idea to me. That really inspired me. It's like, man, that would be so killer. And to have four-wheel drive, to be able to do that would be awesome. All the times I've gotten stuck, I could have gotten out easily with four-wheel drive. And I'd like to do a hell of a lot more camping, and I'd like to start camping with other people. One of the reasons I don't like camping by myself is every time I hear something, I'm like, oh my God, it's a serial killer, it's a wolf or something, it's gonna jump in my van and eat me or some crap, you know, just stupid stuff. But I do get paranoid, and I don't sleep very good out there because I get paranoid. But if I'm with other people, I don't get paranoid like that. So I think I'm gonna start getting like people together to go camping with me all the time. You know, I think that'd be killer. But yeah, that's new information. Insurance thing might be a deal breaker. Miles per gallon is not. I'm getting 24 right now, 25. I'm going downhill a little bit though. Going 65 on the highway. But yeah, this box fan thing, like I said, I'm a dreamer, dude. I might change my mind. I might find out something that I didn't know before. But it seems like a 97.3862% chance that I'm gonna get a box fan, man. Woo! Just got this message on my phone. It says tornado warning in area until 2:15. It's 1:59 now. Take shelter now. Check local media. Extreme alert. Holy crap. It doesn't look like there's a tornado out here. I think that must be for a different area. Oh man, that gave me the chills reading that. Woohoo! Alright, so I had some really, really intense winds for a few minutes there, and like 2 minutes of just just like solid downpour. And I thought that was just like the very beginning of the storm, so I didn't even film it. But now the sky is clearing up quite a bit, and I wonder if that was it. Like if that was the whole storm. I don't know. I don't know exactly where I am on the map. I tried to pull over and check out the radar map, but I don't know exactly where I am. I might have already passed the storm and be past it, and that was it. I kind of hope so. I feel a lot better now. I was getting really anxious, man. I was trying so hard to like just stay in the moment and be like, okay, what's around me right now? Everything's okay. Like I'm fine. But then my mind was like tornado, 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 and then I started imagining like this thing like just creeping across the highway and picking up my van and tossing me 1,000 feet in the air. So I'm like, no, don't imagine that, don't imagine that. Imagination's too powerful, man. It's crazy. Imagination is way too powerful. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. It's clearing up quite a bit. Severe weather advisory. Use caution. I guess that wasn't it then. Well, we'll see what happens. It's starting. Man, this is so crazy to drive through. Holy crap, dude. It never ends. It's actually slowing down a little bit. Crazy, man. Crazy. I thought about pulling in here, just wait it out, but I don't think I need to, man. I think this is the end. I see like sunlight coming through the bottom. Look at my hand, it's like shaking, dude. I got my adrenaline going good. That was intense. Woo! Damn. Oh yeah, sunshine's starting to come back a little bit. I think I see it peeking through the clouds. I'm gonna pull over here and stretch out. Man, I know you Southerners are like, man, that was nothing. That was just a little rainstorm. I'm a California baby and an Oregon boy, man. It rains all the time in Oregon, but it only rains a little bit all the time. It doesn't like all at once like this. It trips me out, dude. I got woken up to those tornado in area, seek shelter immediately things with my van blowing all over the place a couple times, and I think that that gave me a little anxiety attachment to the idea of tornadoes rather than, oh wow, a tornado, cool, you know. So I'm trying to rewire my brain that way, but whew, that was intense, dude. That was a rush. All right, man, I gotta take a leak, like real bad, and I kind of want a burrito, and I just saw a sign for Moe's, and I'm a little addicted to them right now, so I think I'm gonna grab a Moe's burrito. All right, losing light fast. I got about 3 hours until New Orleans. I thought I was gonna hiccup. Am I gonna hiccup? No, I'm done with the hiccups. I had hiccups really bad for a minute. I mouthed down that burrito. Like mad, dude. Yeah, 3 hours to New Orleans. Woo! Oh yeah, last time I was here in Pensacola, I realized how bad my mold problem was because we had some really intense rainstorms here too. And I had the leaks, man. I'm so glad those leaks are taken care of now in this thing. But I had those foam mats that I got. They're like puzzle pieces that like interlock into each other. I got them from Harbor Freight, I think. But I had them over my factory carpet, and they were like damp. Like I could squeeze them and moisture would come out just from like moisture in the atmosphere, and they smelled like mold really hardcore. So I took those all the way out and threw them out while I was here. But just wanted to give you the heads up on those foam mats with the puzzle pieces. They do hold moisture, and they pull moisture out of the air because I never spilled anything on them. And apparently mold grows in them because I could smell it. So yeah. Look at that sunset! Look at that sunset! I don't think it's turning out on camera very well, but damn, it's pretty. Woohoo! Check this out. Thanks for visiting Florida. Alabama state line. Alabama! Woo! Where's the welcome to Alabama? It's gotta be down here or something, huh? Yeah, I see it all the way down there. All the way down there. Welcome to Alabama. Home sweet Alabama. I'm coming home to you. Alright, so I was getting kind of drowsy and kind of cramped, and back was starting to hurt and legs wanting to be moved and stuff. So I pulled over in Mobile, and I'm just chilling in the back now, trying to respond to all my emails. I've gotten like 10 emails of people interested in the Astro. Blows my mind. And the Facebook messages are pouring in too. A lot of people have a lot of really good ideas about this thing, and a lot of really strong opinions and counter opinions that are really valid points. There is no perfect vehicle. There is no perfect solution, and that's what's hard about this. living off-grid in a vehicle, the vehicle you choose is always a compromise. There is no perfect anything, and that's hard. It's hard to figure out where you're willing to make compromises and stuff. The biggest thing with the box van, the biggest compromise is the fuel economy. It's, I mean, 10 miles per gallon. I've been getting 22 in this thing all day. All right, I guess I wasn't in Mobile yet. Now I'm in Mobile, Alabama, and about to go through a tunnel. I love tunnels. Check this out. Woo! Yes, love tunnels. Man, we're way down here too. I think I did a video of this tunnel last year. Wow, it's so bright, my eyes. Dang, I love tunnels. Welcome to Mississippi. Yeehaw! Man, I think this is the smoothest highway I've ever been on. This section of I-10 in Mississippi. I think I'm getting pretty close to the Louisiana border. About what, half hour from New Orleans? Yeah, it's the smoothest road ever, which is gonna contrast incredibly with downtown New Orleans, because those are the worst roads I've ever driven on, ever. There's this saying that Corey told me that the cops will pull you over suspected for DUI if you're not swerving, because everybody has to swerve around the potholes because they're so big. Welcome back to one of my many homes away from home. New Orleans! Woo! Made it! Had to roll down my window to smell that funk. I miss the smell of the city. Some people think it smells terrible or like dirty or whatever. I think it smells amazing. I love it. Damn, I love this city. Oh man, I wish I didn't have these blisters on my feet. I really should stay a day and just walk around. So I'm meeting up with Corey down here somewhere. I'm trying to find him right now. Man, look at all these French balconies or whatever the hell they're called. Down here's Bourbon Street. Look, it's 9:30 on a Wednesday night. Look at all these people. Holy shit, there's some boobies. People everywhere. And no, I didn't almost hit those people. I knew they were coming.